Good morning. I'm doing a video because I'm getting a little more organized in being prepared to bug out. And part of that prepping is if we can bug out with a vehicle that's still operating, we plan on taking what I call a grab-to-go food bucket and a miscellaneous bucket. I'm going to focus right now on the food bucket, and then I will work on a video of other things I think if you're bugging out with a vehicle, you should probably try and have with you. One of the key elements here, we're going to talk about food this morning, is going to be foods that are easy to prepare. I did go out and I am on a monthly purchase right now of something called Go Foods. Okay? It's a serve, save, and share meal. It's 13.2 ounces unprepared. It makes 4 servings per container, and they're good sized servings. All the nutrition information is on here. They're not real high in sodium. 800 milligrams is better than some. I've seen some as high as 1800 milligrams per serving. So I didn't think this was too bad. My husband does have a heart condition. Very well managed heart condition, but still a heart condition. So we decided to go with Go Foods for that reason. And the fact that it's, see if I can get my camera to focus here. Let's see, it's date stamped for quality. It's a good source of fiber. No trans fat, no hydrogenated oils. It's natural. Enriched complete carbohydrates, long shelf stability, it's gluten free, it's MSG free, it is vegetarian, but you can add meat if you so choose. Oh, this is not going to focus. Okay. It is not genetically modified, it is soy free, it's an oxygen free packaging, which means that the oxygen has been taken out of it. It's radiation free. It's made in the USA, which is an important one, and it's a quick fix. It's a just add water fix. So we decided to go with these, and I believe this packet will feed our family of 3 very easily. Now, you can add real meat, you can add vegetarian imitation meat, whatever you decide to do, or go meat-free. Whatever your budget will handle, and if you can get your meat to travel with you, that's a big one. I'm choosing to pack everything as vegetarian at this point, because if we make it to our bug-out location, there's lots of wild game, and I feel if we needed to have meat, we can do some hunting. We are definitely trained in hunting. So I have a 5-gallon Lowe's food grade bucket that I'm going to be putting these in. This is a creamy Tuscan pasta. The last one was a Santa Fe Fiesta rice. The box comes with cornmeal dumplings for chili. We have chicken cheddar rice, and these are all packed in Mylar too. You may not be able to see it because the labels are colored, but that is a Mylar bag. Vegetable beef stew. And what I'm doing, I'm just going to layer things in this bucket. When this bucket is full, I have the inventory sheet that was shipped with this. I will put in the bucket so we know exactly what's in this bucket. Plus, once the Go Foods are all in, I'm going to top it off. This is beefy stroganoff. This is Wisconsin white cheddar with pasta shells. There you go. I'm leaving it all bagged the way it is, just for convenience for me. I'm not sure how it's going to fit in the bucket, but that's where we're at in the bucket right now. We have 3 cheese Alfredo pasta. That's going in the bucket. And in here, and I'm repacking it because I want something with a handle that I can grab and put in the car. And if I had to carry it for a little while in through woods or something, I think a bucket with a handle is going to be better than a box. because I could have a bucket in each hand if it came down to it. This is a cereal. It's an almond granola. Again, this has, I believe, 25-year shelf life on it. So those are going into my bucket. There are 4 of these, and I think there's enough cereal for 3 of us. For at least, each bag of these would be 3 servings. Let's see what the package says. Oh, servings per container is 8, but I believe we eat a lot. We're not little pigeon eaters, so we do eat a lot. I believe that would probably serve us 1 bag for all 3 of us for a meal, for breakfast. My other breakfast items are going to be some oatmeal, but I also want to get in there some drink mixes. I'm going to try and make this as balanced as possible for comfort as much as for nutrition. So I got some lemonade, raspberry lemonade, green tea. That's for hot drinks. I'm going to also add the Nestle Quick because we do have a 12-year-old with us. So that will go in there. Now, to top off my bucket, I'm going to do this box of oatmeal and these packets. I'll be right back. My dogs need to go, and I'll be right back with you. Now, one of my things I wanted to go over with you guys, if you're packing a grab-to-go bucket, pack what you enjoy eating. Just find it in packages similar to what I've done. This has 8 1-cup servings, and I know for a family of 3, we do have leftovers when we make something like this, so I know it's more than enough, and the calories are there as well. You're looking at, let's see if I can find it, 180 calories per serving. So if you had 2 cups of this, you're well over 300 calories for that meal. And then if you're doing anything extra with it, whether it be biscuits, whatever, and you could put some biscuit mixes in these containers as well. In fact, let me go grab one of those and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, I did not find my muffin mix, but I believe it's called Marie's, and that would, they have many varieties, and you could throw a couple packs of that in here to add to any meal, or even as a breakfast, because they have like blueberry muffins and stuff like that. Some of the meats that I stock and I store that you could throw into this bucket would be the Spam. They got tuna in these nice soft pliable packets, and these I think are a little lighter weight than carrying a can. And I think as far as carrying your garbage out, if you were in the woods, this is going to be easy carry out compared to a can. And then of course there are the canned varieties. We have the sardines, we have canned tuna, we have canned chicken, we have canned Spam, we have canned corned beef. So we do stock canned meats. One of the other things, if you're a coffee drinker, you can get little packets of coffee to add to any one of these type of buckets, or make your own. If you have a the Mylar bags, you can cut them to maybe a 5-day supply in a Mylar bag would be a good resource. Or you can do them in a vacuum sealed bag, which I think would be a good resource as well. You can do all your creamers, your sugars, all that can be done in a chosen set amount of days and stored in your bucket. So that's some of the things. I even have sugar. This is all little individual packets of sugar ready to go into one of my buckets. So it's about making a decision, you know, what your favorite foods are that you could live with, putting them in a bucket, putting the bucket in a grab and go area. Make sure that you know what's in your bucket, and put a lid on, make sure it's nice and tight. Some people duct tape that lid on. I personally don't, as long as the lid fits well and it's got the rubber seal in the lid, which lids for this that I bought have that. So this is going to get filled, this is going to get stored in my closet by my front door. So in a bug out scenario, I don't have to go rooting in a closet. I don't have to go running through a bedroom trying to find my grab and go buckets. So this is the food bucket, and I'm going to do another one that's going to cover miscellaneous items that you might want to take with in a bug out scenario if you're bugging out with a vehicle. And I'll have that video up in a minute. Have a great day.